comedic magician with an unusual passion for ducks is quacking by the show tonight. And find out what Swedish pop duo you don't want to mess with. Plus, a murder mystery is solved. The popcorn is popping and the drinks are on chill, so kick up your feet because another great episode of Front Row Center starts now. Good evening, I'm Honey Love.
And I'm Zach Fuentes. It's been a hot summer, but that hasn't stopped the local arts and entertainment community. We've been tracking all the latest happenings. Honey, you ready to kick things off?
I don't care. I love it. That's right, Zach. Starting off the show is my red carpet interview with Iconopop, whose popularity rose in the U.S. with that hit single. Find out what it is that they love coming up.
Hi, I'm Ina. And I'm Caroline, and we are Iconopop.
The Swedish duo Iconopop checked into rehab. And no, not the rehab that you're thinking about, but this one. Rehab inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino jump-started their summer lineup series with two girls that just don't care. I don't care. I love it. I was there on the red carpet to welcome these ladies back to Sin City. What are some things you like to do when you're out here in Vegas?
Well, first of all, the pool is something very special. We love the pool parties and just like the people. People are living here like it's the last night of their lives, and that's kind of what we love.
The duo was formed back in 2009, but didn't gain recognition in the U.S. until their U.S. release of Iconic in the fall of 2013. Their song, I Love It, has been featured in commercials like Samsung and Coca-Cola and on episodes of Glee and Vampire Diaries. Peaking at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, this catchy song has people all over the world saying, I love it. What's the most awkward place you've been approached by fans singing, I love it?
Wow. I mean, it's been, to be honest, overwhelming when you think about it. We've been getting so much like videos sent to us where it's like little kids dancing for the first time, or like grown-up biker dudes that are like, I don't care, I love it.
These 90s chicks are proving that not only are they a force to be reckoned with in the music industry, but also not to be messed with. Now, you talk about doing some crazy things in that song. What are some of the craziest things you've done in a relationship?
I mean, yeah.
We really want to know.
Well, in my head, I've done a lot of weird things. Stole some cars, drove into a bridge.
Stole some money.
Yeah. Don't mess with us. No. That's what we're trying to tell you.
What do you love?
Oh, we love a lot of things.
Beer, boys,
pool, and Vegas.
Vegas, dancing.
There you have it, everyone. For Front Row Center, I'm Honey Love with Iconopop, and they love Las Vegas. Yeah. What happens when you mix comedy, magic, and ducks? Well, you get Adam London, of course. This UNLV alumni has made a name for himself, headlining his own show, Laughternoon at the D, Las Vegas. Please welcome to Front Row Center, Mr. Adam London.
Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Thank you for being here. So, I mentioned the ducks, but I'm very upset at Adam, everyone, because he didn't bring any ducks.
I didn't bring any of the ducks, and that's kind of my featured thing.
It is.
Kind of my signature thing, and I didn't bring a
Look, Adam, I even wore a yellow belt
and yellow
shoes
Jeez.
Because I thought you were bringing ducks. And we were going to match because I knew for sure you were going to wear your yellow tie. And then you
I didn't. Oh, man.
So I have to ask you, where did this, I don't know if it's a passion or is it a fetish for ducks come from?
You know, it's more of a passion.
Okay.
A good friend of mine, who happens to be my dentist, gave me a duck tie, and he said, you know, you're kind of a quacky guy, so here's this duck tie. So I wore it, and then I started doing a lot of comedy clubs, and people complimented me on the duck tie, and it's been part of the show ever since. So.
How did you become interested in magic?
Do you know, my grandpa was an amateur magician, so he used to do a lot of things with coins around the house, a couple of different card tricks, and that's kind of what got me interested into magic. The comedy thing came a little bit later. I'm the youngest of 4 children, and I got a lot of makeovers from my 2 older sisters, and so that kind of made me be silly and kind of do silly things around the house, and then that just kind of, I just started telling jokes, and that kind of become part of the magic, and so I just started doing the comedy magic about when I was in high school.
So did your grandpa used to pull the silver coin out your ear?
Yeah. Are you ready, honey?
Yes.
I'm kidding, no.
Did you ever figure out where it came from?
No, you know, my grandpa for the longest time, he would do stuff like that.
Yeah.
My grandpa also had false teeth.
Okay.
And like he would after dinner, it was pretty gross actually. To an 8-year-old, it was pretty impressive to see teeth come out of a man's mouth.
Yeah.
When really it was gross because now that I think about it, he's cleaning out his teeth really. Yeah. Just cleaning out his dentures.
Right.
But as an 8-year-old, that is a cool magic trick. And so for years how do you do that, Grandpa? And then it wasn't until I got older when I went to my dentist friend that said, if you don't brush your teeth, you'll get dentures, and you can do the trick.
Right, everyone? Take care of your dental hygiene.
That's right.
So how did you decide to incorporate comedy and magic, and then throw in some ducks while you at it? Where'd that come from?
Well, at first, being a magician was fun. I liked the mystique of magic and the mystery that went with it. But I tried doing that illusion, that David Copperfield type thing, but it just, you know, I'm a fat bald guy. Like it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But I've always, you know, had a passion for comedy and theater, and it just blended the two together, and that's where I am now.
Nice. All right, so you're gonna show me a little bit of magic, right?
Yes.
What are we gonna do here?
Okay, so I have a simple card trick. All right.
Okay.
I have 4 queens from a normal deck of playing cards.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna take out 2 of the queens. Pretend as though I take out 2 of the queens, and I'm gonna hold them over here.
Okay.
Okay. You get one choice. Are these 2 pretend queens that I'm holding black or red?
Okay. Wait, you're not holding anything.
I said pretend.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what's going on?
The comedy writes itself.
I'm saying. Okay.
So tell me if these 2 pretend queens that I'm holding black or red.
It's red.
Red. Okay. I'm going to drop one of the red cards on the floor, turn the other one around so it's facing you, and put it back with the actual 4 queens. Now, honey, tell me, is the red queen that's facing you a heart or a diamond, your choice?
A heart.
A heart. So one of these cards is going to be facing you, honey. It's going to be the queen of hearts. So here's 2 cards that are facing me, 3 cards facing me. One's going to be facing you. Wouldn't you know it? It is in fact the queen of hearts.
Oh.
Now you're impressed by that. You're impressed by that.
Yeah, it's like you read my mind.
I know, like I read your mind. But that's not the impressive part. The impressive part is I knew you were going to choose the queen of hearts days ago because it's the only red card in the deck. Not to mention it's the only queen with a face.
Oh! I was like, okay, I'm a little confused because I'm very visual. I don't like to pretend. I don't understand how you did that.
It's magic. That's what it is. It's magic.
So a lot of your stuff is, what is that called? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yep. That's the idea. A sleight of hand. I do a lot of sleight of hand in my show. I'll get a lady on stage and borrow her ring, and then it disappears, and then it reappears in a sealed bag of M&Ms. I have a lot of kids that come to my show, and so I'll have children that'll come up and help me out with some of the magic as well. And it's fun to get kids interacted with the magic because you never know what happens with children.
Well, I wish you could make some money up here in my hands. How about that?
I'm not that good of a magician, honey.
Well, thank you for being here, Adam.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everyone. You can see Adam London and his flock of ducks every day at 4 p.m. at the D Las Vegas. Coming up, they say till death do you part, and some marriages end in just that. If you think you've got what it takes to solve this murder mystery, stick around and we'll show you how. Plus, Downtown adds to its list of talented musicians. Zach chats with Fremont's newest artist and finds out about his unique sound. Don't go anywhere. Front Row Center. We'll be right back.
If you liked playing Clue as a kid, this show takes your amateur sleuthing to a whole new level. Jenelle Vannoy has more on how audiences can enjoy a night of food, comedy, and finding out who done it.
Love leads to marriage, and marriage can lead to divorce. But I've never heard of marriage leading to murder. Find out what I mean with this live interactive murder mystery, Marriage Can Be Murder.
Marriage Can Be Murder is an interactive murder mystery comedy dinner show experience. So that's a lot to say, that it's a lot of fun. So if you think of interactive live dinner show that's happening all around you. So when I say dinner show, so that people know the dinner is happening while you're here, because a lot of times people will eat before they come and they didn't realize that it's part of it.
And let the show begin. Marriage Can Be Murder is a throwback of sorts with a modern twist of the murder mysteries that we all grew up watching. While most take the serious route, this show gives its audience a comedic twist.
It's a comedy. We do a lot of puns, a lot of funny kind of comedy team routines, improv.
The interactive murder mystery dinner show gives you an experience that you will never forget. The cast is just not a part of the audience. The audience becomes a part of the cast, with some becoming band members, a cardiac nurse, and also an assistant to Officer Turbot.
Hey, I need some better shorts, John.
When you come to the show, expect to be wine and dine with a 3-course meal, starting with a salad, and the mystery will begin. Clues are given throughout the show, with the main course and dessert also being served, all while figuring out who the killer is. Many figure it out in the beginning, and some never do, but enjoy the show with their family and friends.
Picking moment begins now.
My wife had seen it before. She said it was hilarious and just an all-around good time, and that's basically what happened.
Mystery, food, and fun all wrapped in one. Marriage Can Be Murder keeps you on your toes from the beginning to the end with its interactive audience and great food to boot. Oh, yes. For Front Row Center, I'm Jenelle Vannoy.
From New Mexico to Singapore, our next guest has played all over the world, bringing his unique sound to different audiences. But he chose to make his home right here in Vegas. We're so happy to welcome our next guest, Rein Garcia. Rein, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're glad you're here. So how did you end up in Vegas?
I actually moved here 5 months ago. I've been trying to pursue my music, and I was in New Mexico. I lived there for about 13 years, and I feel like it's time to change my scenery and in my music. So I came to Vegas and challenged myself a little bit.
And how's it been here so far? Have you
It's
enjoyed
great.
it?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot. I've been really grateful. A lot of people here are amazing. So.
Tell us about your sound.
I have very eclectic sound. I just try to cover everything, but I've been writing a lot. Actually, this song is actually my first kind of EDM slash, you know, kind of.
The song we're about to hear here
We're
in
about
a
to,
second.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna, yeah. So I'm excited for that.
So you're going to be performing this song for us today. What is the inspiration behind a lot of your songs? How do you write these?
It's funny because, like, all my songs are probably inspired by women. I guess every artist out there is always writing about women, you know. But yeah, that's how I get inspired.
And that's.
But I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know how I write those.
Well, maybe that's what
someone else's girlfriend, I think.
Some of the best songs have come out of people who don't have girlfriends or who just lost a girlfriend. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So this song you're going to perform right now. What's the title of it?
It's called Stars.
Stars, and you have a CD out. Just came out about a year ago.
Actually, it came in November. Like
November, okay.
It's almost
so
a year.
Yeah, not too long ago. And again, is it a similar type of sound, or is this?
Actually, that CD has 5 different genres. It's where I have it has like rock, pop, jazz, and then I got some like, you know, dance, EDM stuff. I just try to mix some stuff, you know. When you go to a buffet, you don't want to just, you know,
exactly. We like to sample a whole bunch of different things. We're about to get a sample of this song right now, Stars.
Cool.
So if you want to take it away.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
There's no place on earth I'd rather be beside your heartbeat. Let's just disappear up in the clouds and be one with the atmosphere till the clock stops ticking. Yeah, when I'm with you, I'm waiting till the world stops spinning, till the world stops spinning. Stars in the sky, and we can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. I'm the moon, you're a star. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. I stop and stare deep in your eyes. I can see the galaxy like the moon in the tides. You pull me close, closer every night, till my heart stops beating. I'll be with you, believe this, till the world stops spinning, till my lungs stops breathing. Stars in the sky, and we can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. I'm the moon, you're a star. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. Stars in the sky, and we can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. I'm the moon, you're a star. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stars in the sky, and we can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. I'm the moon, you're a star. We can light up the night. We can light up the night. We can light up the night.
Woo! You heard it here first, world premiere of Stars. Rein, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. You can catch Rein at Park at Fremont Street. Find out more about his music and when you can see him at his Facebook page, Make It Rain Music. Honey, over to you.
The infamous Kit Kat Club opens and dive in at the pool while catching a flick. Those are just some of the things that Vegas has going on this weekend. Find out more after the break. But first, we all love our UNLV mascot, Hey Reb, but there's some interesting facts that you may not have known. See his evolution over the years in my segment of Did You Know? Did you know that the first official mascot for UNLV was created in 1955? A Confederate cartoon wolf named Beauregard was meant to challenge the wolf pack of our rival school, the University Nevada, Reno. In the early 70s, a group of black athletes voiced concerns about playing for a school with a mascot from the Confederate side of the Civil War. In 1976, a committee replaced the Confederate wolf mascot with a human Revolutionary War soldier that would give UNLV a more pioneering feel. Before deciding on the name Hey Rev, students rejected the names A-Bomb, Sandburners, and Bighorn Rams. The original artwork of Beauregard can still be seen at mid-court in what was once the university's old gymnasium and is now the Marjorie Barrick Museum. In 1983, Hey Rev made his debut and is the embodiment of UNLV rebel spirit. After getting a makeover in 1997, he is named one of 12 All-American mascots. I'm Honey Love, and now you know.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The Action Team.
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
I'm a lover of everything vintage, from vintage clothing, cars, and who doesn't love a nice bottle of vintage wine? But did you know that there's a place where you can see some classic Harleys and custom bikes? It's called Vintage Bike Night, and Nikiya Berry has more.
I love motorcycles and I love vintage bikes, so this is the place for me. I'm like a kid in a candy store at this place.
The second biggest event in the downtown arts district, who would have known? Vintage Bike Night, happening every third Friday of the month.
Look around, awesome people, cool bikes.
Vintage Bike Night is one of my favorite Las Vegas biker events. It has to be.
A lot of bike nights don't bring too many people. This one had, you know, probably 500 or more motorcycles.
Vintage Bike Night happens at Barn Bistro at the Downtown Arts Factory. A combination of motorcycles, arts, and music.
That it's a great idea that they do this and have a venue like this, that all kinds of people can come.
And I tell them, come on, bring your wife out, because this is something like that she can enjoy too. There's galleries and studios to walk around in. We always have really great bands and really cool bikes to see.
This custom Ducati Panigale, it's just a beautiful bike, really fun.
This is a 78 Honda CB750 Super Sport. It's a bat out of hell.
This is a 1965 Vespa. It's a piece of art in itself.
The owners of the motorcycle shop Las Vegas Dyno Tech started the event 3 years ago as a birthday party, and it grew over time into a monthly gathering.
Come here and you see all sorts of different bikes, bikes that should be in museums, you know. Guys are riding in on them, and that's pretty cool. Modern bikes and everything in between.
No matter the type of bike they ride, they all share the same passion.
It's thrilling, it's dangerous.
It's all about the adrenaline rush.
It's kind of like a Zen thing. When you're out on a motorcycle, you can't be thinking about your problems, your bills, or anything else. All you can think about is that rock, that dirt, that oil that might be in front of you, the car that's going to cut you off, and you just kind of focus on you and the bike and the road, and it clears your mind of all other thoughts.
Helps you feel a lot better, you know? You just release all your stress.
It's just a different feeling. You just feel a little more freedom.
It's like a really important part of my life and who I am, and just like at my core.
Whatever you drive, bring it down to Vintage Bike Night or just check out the unique rides. Reporting for Front Row Center, I'm Nikiya Berry.
And that's something I'll definitely be checking out. And now Nikiya Berry lets you in on what's going on this week.
There's a lot of interesting events around town this week, so let's get started. Sunday, July 20th, having a nice brunch alongside live entertainment sounds delightful. You can enjoy this at Pizza Rock, a trendy restaurant downtown, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday, July 21st, the Boulevard Pool at the Cosmopolitan will show dive-in movies on their big marquee by the pool. Wednesday, July 23rd, you can watch a variety of unplugged live performances at Boomer's Bar by the hottest indie artists and bands in the area, including pop, hip-hop, R&B, and reggae. The weekly Wednesday event is free before 11 p.m. Friday, July 25th, mix up your weekly activities with a play at the Onyx Theater. They're showcasing Cabaret, where the infamous Kit Kat Club, MC and Sally Bowles take the stage to tease the crowd. Tickets are $24 and $19 for students at 8 p.m. Saturday, July 26th is the live burlesque show that happens every last Saturday of the month at Boomer's Bar. Live burlesque brings the best of neo and classic burlesque to the stage, while you can celebrate the holiday season not in season with them. Tickets are $20. Sunday, July 27th, there's an event at the Brooklyn Bowl at the Link called Reggae Bowl. Doors open at 6 p.m. and show starts at 8 p.m. for no cover. Well, that's it for Stepping Out with Nikiya Berry. I hope to see you at some of these events. Back to Zach and Honey.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us today. Honey, Iconopop. That was amazing hearing the things they love.
Yeah, and you know what? They were so cool. They're very down to earth.
They seem like it. It
chicks.
reflected in the interview and on camera.
Yeah. They're just amazing girls.
And I love their alliteration with the things they love. How did it go?
Boys, beers, and Las Vegas.
They love us. They love us.
And what about Rein Garcia?
Rein did a great job.
Premiere of Stars.
I'm so glad that he decided to debut that song on our show.
Only on Front Row Center.
Exactly.
We have it all.
It's a great hook. And he's so funny, too.
He is. I'm going to go down to see him on Park on
Me
Fremont.
too, and I hope you guys do, too.
Yeah. And interesting facts about Hey Reb. Did you know that stuff about him?
I didn't know, and that's why I love your segment so much, Did You Know? Because I did not know about his past. It's so interesting. We see him at the basketball games and all of our different events, and he's so much fun, but he has a past. Just
who
like
knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Learning a lot. See?
Absolutely.
History.
Love it.
Right here on Front Row Center. Well, everyone, as they say in show business, that's a wrap. We always want to keep you in the loop, so if you have an event you want to be a part of Front Row Center, email us at frontrowcenterlv@gmail.com. You can also find out all about our past shows on unlv.tv.
And as you saw today, there's plenty of fresh talent in our city, and we're ready to showcase it. Follow us on Twitter at FRCLV and hashtag FRCLV to keep us in the loop.
Like always, from the entertainment capital of the world,
it's Vegas, baby.
And it's all right here on Front Row Center. See you next time.